All right, let's talk here about the call to ban everything. As a football match is playing out right now, Dr. Sophie Scomps, one of the oh-so-pure Teals, has turned around, and because she's a doctor, we must listen to her, that we must ban the gambling ads and we must ban the junk foods ads because, as the Reverend Lovejoy's wife said in The Simpsons, won't someone think of the children?
Yeah, it's horrible. And this is why the Teals are so just utterly contemptible.
Up themselves.
We're all doctors and lawyers. Why can't everyone else be doctors and lawyers and drive an EV? Even though we don't drive an EV, we drive a thing, but we tell you to drive an EV. And it's just, and wear your mask. Put on your mask. How dare you? Look at me putting on my mask. I'm a hero. We don't wear capes, we wear masks. And it's just like, who decides where the line is? This is the thing. So you say, all right, okay, no cigarettes. Yeah, we could probably deal with that. Okay, no booze, so you can't advertise, anything. What about mid-strength beer? Can you advertise that? No. What about light beer? What about zero alcohol? Oh, that's okay. I think orange juice, very high in sugar. We don't want.
Not if it comes in a glass because you might cut your lip.
And so there is it junk food. Sooner or later they're going to say, well, we can't advertise meat because meat is so bad for you, bad for your cholesterol.
Can't advertise
and it also has a terrible impact on the planet. That's right. You can't advertise anything that has
save your colon, no more meat ads.
They're just awful people. Like, all they want to do is go around telling other people what to do. I don't understand what makes a person like this.
But again, Erin, if all of your media diet is the ABC, which is paid for by us, the concept of dirty, evil commercial television having to have sponsorship for, how the video ref is sponsored by KFC, like fair income. Again, the pest of power of kids, yes, it is affected by television and advertising to some degree. But let's also be honest, we are not living in the era of the 70s, 80s and 90s where the only way you learnt about something was via television. Now, there's plenty of other pretty things that get your attention.
Can I tell you something honestly? I'm currently checking downstairs of my apartment block for a little parcel to arrive, which is the laser hair removal device advertised on Sky News now, because my 5-year-old saw it and demanded that I buy it for her. And she said she'd do her first poo out of a nappy if I got it for her. So I'm all for banning everything advertised anyway. Let me tell you, if we can't advertise things, we do not have a job. And by the way, she doesn't need it, but her mother might use it. There might be 1 or 2 strays. But it is just utterly ridiculous. Yeah. There is nothing in the world, if you don't use it excessively, that's not going to hurt you. Water. A boy today was taken to hospital because he drank 5 bottles of water in an hour. Wow. Water can be dangerous if used to excess. We can't ban everything that if used to excess is dangerous. It is utterly ridiculous. As you said, Joe, where do you draw the line? I mean, I don't understand. These people have no joy in their lives. Nothing in this world gives us much joy except alcohol, gambling. What's the other thing?
Twisties.
The other one.
But it's this thing. I've talked about this all the way, and I remember. I think it was a Gillard government thing, and then it was sort of suggested at some point in time over the past 5 years. I think when the Ghost was in charge. Oh, let's put traffic lights on junk food, mate. As the official fat bloke on this panel, right?
Yeah.
I'll give you the tip. There is no fat person in Australia who thinks twisties are a naturally occurring phenomena. Yep. We are all aware that Mars bars are not grown on trees, and there's sort of paternalistic stupidity that says, well, you can't control yourself. You can't control yourself if you know that something exists out there that might be harmful for you in excess. It's patronising.
Give us some credit. Give us some credit as adults and humans to teach our kids, yes, that exists. It's not great for you if you eat 10 of them a day, but it's a treat. Give us some credit. Stop trying to control our lives. When I first started my show on Sky News, I was going to have a Teal tally every week, and I'd put it up on the screen. And when one of them actually achieved one of these stupid ideas they came up with, I was going to do a little mark. First 6 weeks went by, there was absolutely nothing, still nothing. It felt too mean to continue. It's just, it's ridiculous, the whole thing.
Can I say, Erin, you said you were asking what the other the third arm of the Holy Trinity was after alcohol and gambling. Well, Malcolm Turnbull banned it. This is someone who banned sex. He instituted a literal bonk ban, which, quite frankly, is the one thing that goes together perfectly with alcohol and gambling, because you don't get it without alcohol and you never know your odds. And as for your laser hair remover, can I say that those devices encourage unhealthy self-images of women's body positivity, so we'll have to ban them as well.
Yeah. They pay our salaries, Joe. Yeah. Pipe down.
I guarantee you, I could mount a Teal argument for banning absolutely every single product that is available on the planet. You guarantee it.